Good afternoon students, I am going to teach you an important physiological process that occurs during excretion in ureotelic animals. First of all, the definition of that excretion. Excretion is defined as the removal or elimination of metabolic wastes from the body to outside. By this process, some organs get involved to eliminate it from the body and they are called as excretory organs. In case of ureotelic animals, the chief eliminated nitrogenous waste is urea, which is less toxic in comparison to that of ammonia. During deamination process, ammonia is formed in our body, but it gets converted into less toxic urea in liver by a process called as ornithine cycle or urea cycle. It is called as ornithine cycle as the starting material of this cycle is an amino acid named as ornithine, which is 2N. And it is urea cycle as the end product of this cycle is urea. This cycle was first observed by Hans Krebs and Kurt Hanslet in 1932. Hence, this cycle is also otherwise called as Krebs-Hanslet cycle. This ornithine cycle occurs or completed in 5 different steps get involved in it. Before going through detail that ornithine cycle, first the individual reaction is the raw materials that require to complete this process. They are 2 molecules of ammonia, a molecule of carbon dioxide in presence of enzymes, and it requires energy which is derived from ATP. So 2NH3 or ammonia, 2 molecules of ammonia reacts with a molecule of carbon dioxide by utilization of 3 ATP in presence of enzymes. It produces that urea and water is also eliminated. As it involves 5 different steps to complete this process, the step 1 is synthesis of carbamyl phosphate, that is 1N. For synthesis of carbamyl phosphate, it requires a molecule of ammonia reacts with a molecule of carbon dioxide in presence of an enzyme carbamyl phosphate synthetase by utilization of 2 ATP in presence of magnesium plus, and it forms finally carbamyl phosphate, that is 1N. Then step 2 formation of citrulline, that is 3N. As earlier I have told you that ornithine is the starting material of this cycle, hence it is called as ornithine cycle. So after formation of that carbamyl phosphate 1N, it reacts with ornithine, the amino acid 2N, get transformed into another nitrogenous compound, that is 3N citrulline. So in step 2, formation of citrulline or 3N, which occurs in presence of that enzyme ornithine carbamyl phosphate transferase. Ornithine carbamyl transferase. So it gets converted into citrulline. Then it is followed by step 3, and step 3 is synthesis of arginosuccinic acid. Synthesis of arginosuccinic acid, that is 4N. A molecule of ammonia get utilized during synthesis of that carbamyl phosphate. Another molecule of ammonia is there. That molecule of ammonia derived from non-oxidative amino acid, that is aspartic acid, enter into the ornithine cycle and reacts with citrulline to form that arginosuccinic acid in presence of an enzyme arginosuccinate synthetase. As this enzyme get involved for synthesis of arginosuccinic acid, hence the enzyme called as arginosuccinate synthetase, and it requires an ATP which get converted into ADP to release energy in presence of magnesium plus plus. So the third step is completed and arginosuccinic acid or 4N is formed. Then step 4. Step 4 is formation of arginine and fumaric acid. Formation of arginine. This arginine is 4N plus another carbon compound, that is fumaric acid. So arginosuccinic acid 4N in presence of an enzyme arginosuccinase divided or split into two compounds. One is a nitrogenous compound, that is arginine, and it is also 4N, and another one is a carbon compound, that is fumaric acid. As this carbon compound has no role during the formation of urea in ornithine cycle, it enter into Krebs cycle to yield energy, and that arginine enter into the urea cycle. The step 5 is the last step of that urea cycle, that is step 5. As earlier I have told that this complete cycle is completed by involving of 5 different steps. So the final and 5th step of this cycle is formation of urea. Formation of urea. So at final step, urea is formed from that arginine in presence of an enzyme named as arginase. So arginine 4N in presence of an enzyme arginase get released a molecule of urea and water and ornithine. Ornithine is 2N and urea is also 2N. So at a final step of this process, urea is formed from arginine in presence of arginase, and ornithine is also formed, which continue in the urea cycle for further formation of that urea. So this process is going on in our liver, so that the highly toxic ammonia get converted into less toxic urea and eliminated from the body to maintain osmoregulation in ureotelic animals. So this is all about that ornithine cycle, and urea is formed from that ammonia in liver. So thank you, and wait for my next video, which will be released very soon. Thank you.